Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a love reading for you guys, and this is going to be their true intentions in love. And we have several oracle cards here, maybe a little bit more than we usually have, because this is going to be a deep reading. I feel like it is, yeah. And so, you might be kind of dealing here with somebody. I feel like you're searching for your tribe, or maybe your person, this somebody is kind of searching for their tribe, like the right person for them. The tribe can talk about family, but it kind of really means like where you belong, because this is the Cancer card, right? Cancer's all about family, for sure they are, and their tribe, and that is most of them. If they don't have a family, they definitely have like a bunch of friends that they feel like is their, like, totally in their corner or something like that. We have this card, repairing the veil and forgiveness. Maybe you are forgiving somebody. Maybe it's yourself. This is what it's not really clear here. But we have this card, closing the door, completion. Somebody realizes that they have to shut the door here. Maybe you're forgiving somebody and you're just going to shut the door on this. You're gonna complete a situation. But, in the reading here, yeah, I mean, there could be some forgiveness here, either to, you could be ending something in order to forgive somebody, but you could be ending like maybe the way you felt, and you're going to forgive them and you want to keep going forward with them. This is what's unclear here. Because maybe you're not sure, but here we have the woman with the puzzle pieces. This talks about kind of trying to figure out your life and make sense of it. And it could be about who you are. There's a picture of her down here with these puzzle pieces, and she has all these hot air balloons. Like, she's trying to figure out she's trying to come to a conclusion about her life. Then we have the bridge in the back. And the bridge, it's a positive energy, but sometimes something has to be done first, or you have to get on the bridge and cross it to get to the good side, so to speak. But there is a lot of magnetism and attraction between you and this person, because that's what this card here talks about. Maybe somebody's waiting for you or something like that, and you're trying to figure out, make sense if you should close the door on this person. That's probably what's going on here. Because they don't feel good enough, worth waiting for, and they're thinking about forever. So, this person thinks, I believe, that you're totally worth waiting for. You could be trying to figure out, is this person worth waiting for? Because in this reading, I feel like there's some type of energy here, Capricorn, that you're tired of, or something like that. Yeah, there's something like that in this reading coming through. And we have the shadow boxer, and this could have been you. You could have been going back and forth here about, should I close the door on this person, or, should I keep it open? I feel like you're kind of wondering here if you should even wait for somebody, maybe to figure their life out, possibly. We have the king here, and this is the king. He's called the actor, and he's reading some BS here to these people. But this can sometimes talk about somebody who lies to themselves all the time. Because we have awareness here, self-awareness, and like an awakening. It says once somebody goes through an awakening, they won't have any more doubts. So we're going to see what else is in this reading. And this totality card talks about somebody who is basically unhappy here, who is like doing things in their life that, or in a relationship maybe, but doing things in their life or something that's not bringing them joy or happiness. And it's kind of like they are, kind of misfocusing their energy, or working on things that aren't going to bring them real joy. Maybe this is what you're wondering, should I even bother here? But it's a very deep reading, so let's get into it here. This person probably doesn't feel good enough, and maybe they're over there in some type of relationship that sucks. It's a possibility here. You could have moved on from this person, and you could be thinking, maybe I'll just forgive them and just screw it. Because there's also something in this reading, there's also some type of forgiveness that will create some type of release here. Right? Maybe you thought this person was your real tribe. That could be going on here. Let's get into the reading and find out. OMG, this is a very deep reading. Let's see what we have for Capricorn and their person. For Capricorn and their person. Let's see what we have. The Eight of Cups. So you moved on from this person in the past, or sometimes it's not a complete moving on. Sometimes it's like, well, I wasn't fulfilled. You didn't fill my cup. She's looking in the cup here. Excuse me. And it looks like it's empty because she's looking at it like, what? This cup is empty. God, blippity blip, right? So let's see what else we have. You were not fulfilled in the past, Capricorn. No, you weren't. Maybe this person's going through an awakening here about how drab their life is. It could be kind of that simple here. Let's see what else we have. Somebody might want to forgive themselves. That's what I mean about repairing the veil here. I'm not sure if this is about forgiving yourself or forgiving somebody else. It's probably somebody forgiving themselves when we see this awareness or this awakening card. Once you awake, you're like, well, what a dum-dum I was in the past. What a dumb bunny. Let me forgive myself. After I, pinch myself super hard, right? And I cry a little bit here. So let's see what else we have. The Four of Swords reversed. And you want somebody to drop a burden, or you want to drop this burden yourself, Capricorn. Yeah, this has been burdening to you. You might be trying to just move on here from somebody. It's a possibility you're doing that. It's also a possibility that you're moving on from somebody, but you might still be holding like a place for them. It's possible here. You might have met somebody new for some of you guys with this magnetism card. Like I said, this is a very deep reading. Good God, it is. You could be looking for your tribe, like looking for the one you want to marry, and you could be going, well, I don't have time to sit here and wait for somebody who can't wake up, possibly. Let's see what else we have. Maybe that's you going through an awakening. You could be going through an awakening like, there's all kinds of them. You could be going through an awakening, well, should I forgive this person? Should I, or should I forgive myself? Or should I bother with the last puzzle piece to a situation? You could have been second guessing yourself about something, right? But whoever's going through the awakening is the person here or who has gone through one. I feel like somebody already went through an awakening, and this is why this person is thinking about forever with you. There could be two people here. You might have met somebody new for some, and there could be somebody here that, honestly, Capricorn, gave you a flippin' headache. Yeah, this is somebody, whoever this is, gave you a major headache. Let me get water. Excuse me, you guys. They have the Five of Swords. Excuse me, guys. And, yeah, your person is thinking about forever. I feel like they... Excuse me. There was some type of loss in the past. Could have been a victory as well here. But let's see. Let's see what else we have for them. The King of Wands. Maybe they're a fire sign. They don't have to be. No. Queen of Pentacles is in their challenge. This person still loves you. Because you don't look like you're with them, said Capricorn, with closing the door, completion, repairing the veil, forgiveness. Somebody wants to forgive themselves so they can, like, kind of repair their whole, there could have been a lie. You could have been part of a veil, Capricorn. Yeah. Let's see what we have. Maybe you were a secret. Let's see what we have. They want a new beginning in love. This has been showing up. They're hoping for one. Let's see. They don't feel good enough. You could have, like, made some demands on this person, Capricorn, or told them, wake up or get out. Wake up or get to stepping. Or, could be, there's some type of awakening here that that is key to the situation. See what else we have here. Page of Swords. Here they are, needing more information in their fear and their doubt. It's about you. Queen of Pentacles in the challenge. They could have moved on because they had a family, maybe. Possibly. Maybe with this Cancer card, they were trying to protect their family, because Cancer is so about protecting your family. Yeah. Cancerians almost die for their family. Yeah, they will. They're just totally like that. Yeah, because I have a Cancer kid and a Pisces kid, and my son is the Cancerian, and I'm sure my daughter loves me a lot, but they're just about family. It's like it's really important to them. Yeah. So let's see what we have. In what's on your mind is you want to know if there's going to be an ending so you can hold on to this person, Capricorn. It looks like you're thinking about somebody from your past here. It does look like that. But, you know, it's possible here you're holding on to somebody else and you want this to end because you look like you're kind of come to a crossroads kind of with this person. Like, do I let them go or do I continue to hope or something like that, right? This person loves you, though. They have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles next to it. And maybe that is part of your dilemma. Well, I know they love me, but they're not here with me, so what am I going to do here? Right? Like you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip, right? So let's see what we have. Let's look at what's on your mind, Capricorn. You have, let's see if I flip the cards. No, the Three of Cups reversed. You want some type of a third party to end, whatever it is. Maybe you want them to leave a career or, you know, move from somewhere or something like that. They could have a family, though. They could. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles, right? And then next to this Four of Pentacles, which is an ending and a holding on both. And then we have Cancer here. They might have a family. Let's look at the challenge. Four of Swords reversed. And we have the Devil. Now, it could be you, Capricorn, but I don't think this is you. Maybe it's you in the challenge. In the Four of Swords in the reverse can talk about a restlessness. You might feel restless to find your tribe, so you're like, I want you to move on down the line. There's all kind of mixed feelings in this reading is my whole point. There you go, Denise. All right? Like you have all kinds of mixed feelings here. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I wait? Should I not bother? I'm seeking my tribe, kind of. I don't know if I should. Maybe you don't know if you should forgive yourself or them or both or something like that. Yeah. You could feel like if I forgive myself or something like that, or if I just forgive them, kind of that it's going to be good for me. Like, you know, forgiveness is always good, right? This is why we're never supposed to hold a grudge, right? And, you know, people have to figure this out. Yeah, they have in their own life, right? Because if you look around, you see people that hold grudges. I know plenty of them. I feel like they've grown, except maybe one. Yeah, in my own family, they kind of hold grudges, not really against me, but just in general, you see how they are kind of holding a grudge against somebody. And, you know, when somebody holds a grudge, they're just holding this negative energy within. Forgive and move on. Now, you know, even if they tried to murder you, just move on. Just get the hell away from these people and move on. Because you're clearing the way for your own healing and your own joy and happiness. And if you're still holding a grudge, you're blocking that joy. You are. So in your challenge, Capricorn, the Four of Swords, I feel like you felt like you couldn't recover this with them. You might feel restless. You could feel like this person never maybe figured out their life. Four of Swords reversed, like they never were in reflection enough or something like that. But there's some lack here that you feel like you couldn't do with this person. Like you feel kind of frustrated here. Ten of Swords in the challenge. So there could have already been an ending. You could feel like they didn't give you your honor because he has the sword here on his, you know, on his stomach. And he's being laid to rest here. This is an ending. Definitely. It's in the challenge. And this could be this too. It could be forgiving them because he has a sword, like this honor kind of. And this completion card here, closing the door. In this reading, you could also be feeling like, well, if I forgive them, then like I can move on easier. And as I said, for me, there's a lot of mixed feelings in this reading. Like you're thinking about forgiving them, but should I wait at the same time, or should I like go out with somebody else at the same time? Yeah, this is what I mean about so many mixed feelings, Capricorn. Yeah, you give me a hard way to go today, Capricorn. I feel like you are. Let's see what it says here about the 10 of Wands. You're hoping that you're going to drop this burden, something like that. You want to drop this burden, but I feel like you're kind of hoping this other person would have dropped the burden, something like that. And they could have a family, or if they would figure their life out. There's something like that in this reading. The 9 of Wands. I just feel like this is kind of uncertain energy in this reading. This 9 of Wands is a very uncertain, kind of insecure reading energy. You might be hoping that this person will drop a burden here, but you might know that they have like this kind of insecurity or uncertainty, and I feel like they do right here. They don't feel good enough. You could have been dealing with somebody who lies to themselves, and that's the worst kind of deception, right? Yeah. And the 5 of Wands here, but you do want to drop some burden here. Or you want somebody else to, but I feel like you have your own here about this person. I feel like you're trying to move on here on some level. Even if it's not fully, you're still trying to move on some level. And we have the 5 of Cups here with the High Priestess. This is your fear, your doubt. Now, you could be a secret here, the High Priestess, but this can be about, I feel like you're afraid here that this is just never going to go anywhere, that there's just going to be regret left over possibly, and they're never going to figure things out intuitively about themselves. Because this totality card talks about these people here who are like kind of working really hard, but they're not doing like what brings them joy. Because it's not about the work they're doing, it's about this energy. Well, if I was doing something I really loved, something like that, I would be happy. Or if I would be able to see it. And this is what you wanted them to see. I feel like they have seen that. Now, and this is probably them here. They're thinking about forever, worth waiting for. They know you're worth waiting for. But there's some type of restless energy here, 4 of Swords in your challenge. It is telling you, well, I don't know if I should bother. Yeah, you're kind of moving on from this person. Like, I don't know if it's fully, but it's at least halfway. And they have the 5 of Swords next to the Fool with the 5 of Pentacles. Wow, this is a turning point in their life, major chaos and conflict. It looks like they left somebody out here in order to have this adventure with you. But that's probably what's on their mind here, because here you are in the challenge, Queen of Pentacles. So they're thinking of leaving somebody behind because they know you're worth waiting for, or you're worth fighting for, something like that. Let's see why they have the King of Wands, Capricorn. And the 10 of Cups. You are their happily ever after. See what else they have. 3 of Swords reversed. They want to heal the past. They want you to forgive them. Yeah, pretty sure here. Because here's the bandage on the heart. It's in the reverse. This is kind of a trip here. This could be like ending a third party. Like even if they don't have somebody, like just ending something here to come forward. Maybe ending the way they think. Right? Waking up finally, like seeing the light. Oh, duh, right? Capricorn is what I really want in my life. Something like that. They're afraid here. I don't know if they're afraid, but I feel like they are. Yeah. But my point is that here, this person wants to heal this with you. And there was some heartbreak in the past. I feel like they want to heal the past. Let's see what else we have for them. They have the Two of Pentacles. They're wondering if they can heal the past with you. I believe, maybe if they leave their past, whatever that is. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I feel like this person went through a lot of conflict about this. The Queen of Pentacles is their challenge. Seven of Swords. For me, they have to escape from something. Or they were like deceptive with you in the challenge. Seven of Swords. They have the Page of Wands reversed. The challenge here. They could think that you're going to resist this. Or they have to resist something else here. Yeah, they do. They probably are the ones who have to close the door here. Yeah, close the door, baby. Yeah, let me touch your, I don't know, your leg where you say it's sore or something like that. But it's about somebody who wants to get in bed with somebody and kind of give them a massage, but they want to love them and nurture them. Right? That song by Teddy Pendergrass. But this person, I feel like, has been resisting getting together with you. And they probably have to leave somebody out here or leave a situation behind. And the Ace of Cups is what they want. They want a new beginning with you. Eight of Wands, they want change. I feel like this person is going to try to return to you here. They have the Page of Swords in their hopes or fears. Not hopes or fears. Fears or doubts. Yeah, there's no hope in this card. No. Let's see what else we have. Sun card reversed. Wow. They could be Leo because we have the King of Wands here. Your person is afraid possibly that they don't have their like entire clarity about this. Like, I don't feel like it has to do with them finally understanding that they're living, this is them living this totality life, unhappy. Right? And this is them, the awareness card. And he's pushing him. Like, you know, like, wake up. But this card talks about, like, once you kind of wake up, you can never, like, go back to the way you were thinking. Or go back to your, you know, Duh George reality. Or your Duh George kind of, you know, vibe. Like, you're awake. You know what you want. The opposite of this totality card. But over here, I don't feel like this is about that. I feel like they don't know how you're going to, like, possibly what you're going to want. They still are lacking info here, but I don't think it's about maybe whether or not you'll join them. I mean, I don't feel like it's about their past. Like, I feel like they have figured out here that they just want to really be with you. But I feel like it has to do with this card. They don't feel good enough, and they don't know if you really want them back. They did something to you. They walked away from you real quick without telling you anything. Something. With the Seven of Swords in the challenge. Kind of a sneaky walking away. You might have to do that with somebody else too. Let's get another card here. Why do they have the Sun? I really want to see the extended. Why do they have the Sun reversed? Judgment. See, they don't know if they could have a rebirth with you. Your person here is... or if you want to join them in a rebirth, something like that. They could be still lacking a little bit of information about their decision, but this is more a rebirth. And the fact, this is them not feeling good enough. That's why they have the Sun card in the reverse. Let's get another card on them. Nine of Swords. For me, what this means, here he is fighting the dragon. He's conquering his fears. Your person here is wondering if they, I believe, if they return to you and they conquer their fears to, I don't know, leave behind somebody here, right? Or leave behind some situation. Are they going to have a rebirth with you? I feel like they don't know if you have closed the door on them. That's what this reading is about. So we're going to end this reading, Capricorn. We're going to go to the extended. We're going to do a full spread on them. Yeah, a full metal jacket. Yeah, we are. And after the lobotomy, right? And we're going to see how they feel, of course. We're going to look at their environment. And we're going to look at their whole spread. And we're going to see here what they want to say to you, what they're hoping for, what's unknown about them, right? And like what they feel like there is left to hope for, kind of, right? We see it over here. They want this new beginning with you, but this is far deeper. It's not, it goes a lot deeper than that. We're going to see what they are trying to accomplish here. Yeah. And how they are looking at this whole situation, of course. And of course, their true intentions. We're going to use a couple different decks, and not this particular deck. We're going to use a new one. Thanks so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. They're all super affordable, and the link is always below. Thank you so much, you guys.